Can't Get Enough. That was the first song I was really hoping you were going to be here because I just like love that song so much. Yes, your voice is so pretty.
Thank you.
I'm just kind of, that's, you know, I like that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, yeah.
Thank you so
Now,
much.
did you guys perform? I'm trying to think. I think I might have saw you at Spring Spree last year. Because y'all have been working together since last year, right?
It's been about
3 years.
So yeah, we definitely we was at Spring Spree 2 years in a row so far. So hopefully they'll bring us back. We gotta get down again. So
You guys did really good. It was me and him and my other son that watched you guys.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Thank you so
you
much.
can film your mom too if you want.
Okay, so after this song, I'm gonna go on the air. I'm gonna introduce you guys, and then I want you guys to introduce the songs first. So I'm just gonna introduce you, and then I want you to introduce the songs, and then we'll just go straight into the interview. Then I figure we'll take a little break, talk about what you're gonna do with your performance. You can tell me what songs, then get straight into the performance.
Okay.
Playing the performance.
Okay. I'll just take a little. I figured do the interview, take a small break. That way, just kind of transition in.
Okay, cool.
Give you a chance to be like. We're gonna go on here in about a minute and 30 seconds. So.
Okay.
We'll just have to try to we'll have to try to balance the nights. I'll balance them as we're talking. So
Okay.
just keep going and I'll get it right as we're going. Is there anything you want to know? What's tonight? The press release? Okay.
Press releases tonight, and then we got of course the show. That's all the info. That's the CD release party for Memorial Weekend.
I know, I'm excited.
That's gonna be great.
It's so fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. A lot of fun, actually. I'm like excited about it.
At Stargazers? That's gonna be. Okay, 40 seconds. We're going on.
Okay. Am I supposed to hear out only one?
Miss Midra
Caliber.
Calaba. Okay, because I keep wanting to say Calibra, and I'm like Calaba. Calaba. Okay.
Caliber.
Am I only supposed to hear out of one side?
No, you should be able to hear out of two.
Check.
Only one.
You're only on one side? Yeah.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll
I'll
be
take
right.
We'll wait till we perform. That's what I'm saying. We'll just do the interview right now, so you'll be okay.
Because I'm good with it. You sure?
Yeah.
It's not bothering you? Okay.
As long as I can hear myself out of that one ear.
Hi, this is DJ Chicali. You can listen to my program Latin Mix every Friday at 11 here at UCCS Radio. Gracias y escuchen Latin Mix.
The UCCS College of Education is a proud underwriter of UCCS Radio.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ingrid J on The Scene Radio, radio.uccs.edu, and I've got two very, very, very special guests in the building. I've got Miss Nija and Calabra in the
Yeah.
building.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And all that awesome music you guys just heard was these two wonderful people, and you guys are tearing it up. I mean, I love it. I gotta say, you guys have the smooth, slow side.
Right.
You've got your conscious awareness, law of attraction side.
Right.
You've got a hip hop feel. I'm like, okay, I'm in love. You got everything. You got everything I need in the first three songs. So I think we're going pretty good so far.
Thank
great.
you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you very much.
Oh yeah.
So why don't you guys let everybody know what those songs were, and maybe a little bit about them, inspiration, and kind of what was the So we did Can't Get Enough was the first one, and I love that song.
Thank you so much. Can't Get Enough is just a kind of an anthem to the man in my life, and I'm just pretty much just going on about how he makes me feel. And
You got me blushing, girl.
you know how it is, when you have that.
I need to know how it is,
person.
nigga.
I mean, yeah, so it's just pretty much an anthem to the man that I love, my husband, just to let him know how he makes me feel. He gives me that ooh feeling, So I just can't get enough.
Oh wow, that's so sweet. I want to meet this guy.
I know, right?
Lucky man.
I know, right?
Yes, he is definitely out there, definitely.
Okay, so the second song that we did was Law of Attraction.
Oh yeah.
So now that song was really pivotal, and really spoke to me because that's really what I'm about right now is, we create our own realities.
That's
Right.
true.
And whenever there's problems in our life, we need to take a look at ourselves.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And make
right.
the choices you need to make it the way you want it.
That's right, exactly.
The song is pretty much self-explanatory, and that's exactly how the vibe that I wanted to get from it. I want people to get the understanding that your life is what you make it. If you think that you can't make it, then you're not going to make it. If you think you're going to be successful and you know you're going to be successul, you will be successful.
That's right.
That's the reason why we're sitting here right now on UCCS Radio with Ingrid.
Yeah.
Because it's the law of attraction,
And
baby.
you know, that's right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we pretty much like to speak things into existence,
That's right.
and that's why we're sitting here right now because we just wanted to be here.
Well, I wanted y'all here because I have to tell you, I haven't been doing as much interviews lately, and a lot of people that I've been working with have been recording, and I've been really, really itching
Right.
for something like this in studio. So it was so surreal when you guys were like, and I was like, oh, cool, I'm excited. This is exactly what I wanted.
That's
So
what I'm talking
we must have
about.
been calling for each other then.
Law of
Exactly.
attraction.
And the next song, Fire. That song is, it pretty much speaks about, through trials and tribulations, heartaches, pains, whatever, I have the motivation, the drive within me. I have the fire in me to keep going and to keep pursuing my dreams and not to give up, not to fail. Even when people tell me that I can't make it, I just continue to go on because I got that fire burning inside of me that motivates me to keep going.
I love that. And I could definitely say for me, that's something that really speaks to my heart because for me, I'll never give up on my dreams.
That's
and,
right. That's right.
And no matter how hard it gets, I just look at God and look at it as a lesson and a gift.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Because there's always a light at the end of that,
Yes.
at the rain.
That's right. Exactly. So that's pretty much what Fire is about. I'm excited about it. It really speaks to me in a personal way as well, on a personal level, because I'm just, I'm a motivated, driven person, and I don't care who's trying to stop me. If I see it, I can do it.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Well, I want to get into this a little bit. You guys, I actually had made the connection, like I had just mentioned, that I saw you guys at Spring Street, and I think I saw you guys the last 2 years because I really think I saw you more than once. Definitely blew my
Probably.
mind, and definitely took a step above the other acts that I saw, and really, really showcased what Colorado Springs has to offer.
Right.
So thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
That's right.
But I would like to hear where this began, and so how did this? I don't know if y'all want to talk about how your music career started individually and then transitioned into how it came together, or if it just started together. I just want to know how this beautiful magic came to be.
Well, ladies first.
Take this one.
You want me to
can
take
it.
it?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, why, thank you.
I'm gonna give you the green light.
All right. All right. Well, I've been doing music, for a long time, and professionally, like really putting out my first tape. I was actually 17, with a group called 719. Shout out to Scorp Diesel, LA. You still my peoples. So we did. We had this 719 tape that we put out. Like I said, tape, not CD. It was a tape.
I love tapes.
And then
Mixtapes.
and then we had the Smooth and Scorpio tape that we put out. We started working with this company in New York, and it just branched, and I just continued to follow, what it is that I wanted to do, and then moved out to Miami and did a lot of work with a lot of other well-known artists. Then I made a decision that I wanted to step out on my own and really create something for myself, and branch off and do what it is that I want to do as far. And so people will hear what Caliber has to offer, not just what a marketing strategy or, this is what everybody's doing. Why don't you go ahead and do this? It was like, no, I want people to feel me because I have a story to tell. So I moved back, to Miami, from Miami to Colorado Springs. And then just so happened, I was doing a house party with my DJ, shout out to DJ Big Mike. And we
Big Mike.
and I actually, what was so crazy is that I did a show earlier that day, and then it was like, I'm tired. I'm not going to do this show. I'm just going to chill out today. And being who I am, I was like, Mike, I'm gonna help you set up your, equipment and all this stuff, because I'm thinking it's just a kid's party. I'm not worried. Then, because it's Halloween, then this woman walks past, and I'm like, I know she ain't no teenager. She just so happened to be chaperoning the party. I mean, she got this police uniform on. Me and the police, we slowly trying to get along now. But I ain't a big fan of them, So I see this cop uniform. I'm like, she can arrest me though anytime. So we talked. To make a long story short, one thing led to another. We met on a common ground. And when we met, I didn't even realize her voice was as beautiful as it was till I think it was at we talked about it, but she pretty much sung at church. And we went to church together, and she sung at church, and I'm like, wow. So she sits back next to me in the pew, and I lean over and lean to her and say, you gotta work on your album. So, we started coming together, doing shows together, because, I was already getting, we were doing shows. I was already doing, my thing and doing shows. But I was like, you know what? There's so many, it's just so many possibilities to what we could do together. And then we'll build together, then we can branch off. We'll do our solo projects, but everybody's going to know at the end of the day that it's Caliber and Miss Nidra,
Yeah.
And, it's an amazing situation. Like you said, the magic is definitely there, on a personal level as well as a business level. People say, I can't have a business relationship as well as a personal relationship, but believe me, like I said, the law of attraction, if you believe it, you can have it.
That's right.
Because I want it all. And I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like I have it all. She's a total package when it comes to everything, That's why I said in that song, she's a total package, man. Yeah, so that's how I feel. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. It's a story behind that, man. We messed around to get a VH1 special behind how we got together.
I was like, I don't see that copy uniform. I just need you to be looking good in that copy uniform. I didn't see the ticket out. I just want to see the copy uniform. No, I'm just playing. For real though, I just want to say that I was actually really tearing up and touching again why you're here, what I'm about. That's exactly what I believe in, what I'm waiting for as my king, because I believe in building a partnership with your partner, because as one, you're powerful, but as two, you can build mountains. And to see you two together, and to see two people doing something together and showing that love in the community is what our community needs.
Exactly.
Our community needs to see two people loving together and say, look, we work together, we play together, it's all good because we love each other.
That's
Exactly.
right.
And we don't hate to be around each other, and that's actually not normal.
We bring normalcy to it. We want to,
That's
we
right.
want people to see that. Like you said, that's true. And anytime people see us, they see me, they see her. And if I'm not with her, I get that question, where's Nidra?
Yeah.
Like people like rooting us on, like, hey, y'all all right?
Y'all all right?
Like, man, I just dropped her. I'll be right back. I tell you what, I'll go get her. So yeah, we get that a lot, and that's a beautiful thing, and that's what we want to show, not just, especially with the younger generation, because the music that they're listening to right now is, it's about, who's the biggest player, or now it's like who being the baddest, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like-
Hello, ladies.
we want to bring the ladies back, and
Right,
that's what it
right.
is, and she's all lady, every woman, and that's what we want to bring back.
Now, I really just want to say I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
And I just want to say it's really inspirational to me that you pushed her. Because, and not pushed, in a good way, because I believe when you truly love someone, you build partnerships, you push each other to your best,
That's right.
you catch each other when you fall, and you do that. And you helped her achieve her dream. Now, that gets me to my next question. So, did you ever want to do music, or were you just kind of content in your church? Because you had like a voice of a diamond. It's like a diamond voice going on in there.
So much. You know what? I absolutely have always wanted to do music. The only thing is, when I started out very young singing in church, but I never had anyone that actually, could push me to get to where I needed to be. I have my family. My family always has been a big supporter. You should go try for this. You should go try for that. To push me to do what I needed to do, but I didn't have the connection process going. And he definitely helped me, to realize, okay, so this doesn't have to be just a dream. I can actually go out and I can get this. We can do this together. We can make this happen. So yeah, I absolutely have always dreamt about doing this, and I just didn't know how to go about it other than, the things that my family was doing as far as pushing me forward into the front and telling me, yeah, go ahead, sing. If somebody asks you to do a solo, do it, and they always push me in that arena. Shout outs to my fam. I love you guys. But yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Grandma.
But yeah, absolutely. I've always wanted to do this, and he brought a huge element to it to help me get further than where I've been. So I'm very grateful to him for that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, I wanted to ask you, Ms. Nidra, now who were you inspired by growing up as a young lady? And what what were your influences? Because, to do,
Musically?
musically, and even, in your life, because to pursue music and to not give up,
Right.
there's something inside your heart.
Like I said,
Put it there.
my family mainly, they've always, I believe in you. You can do this. My mother, she's always pushed me. My aunt, my grandmother, they've always pushed me. All of my, my family has been the major influence. But, musically, I mean, the Whitney Houston and Stevie Wonder. Oh my God, there's so many. It's ridiculous. But, I'm a soulful person, so I like all that, soulful, old school music that means something, music you can feel. I have so many influences. I could be here all day. But yeah, I have some major influences. Plus, my church background, they gave me an incentive to want to get out there. It kind of helped with the element of fear. You know how you're get nervous in front of people. They kind of helped with that. Like, yes, Sister Nidra, sing a solo. Yes, Sister Nidra, sing a solo. So I was like, okay. So yeah, it all plays a part in building me to where I am today. So, but I have to credit my family, even my big brother, rest in peace, for doing everything that they've done to push me to continue. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, has there been times where you wanted to give up, or situations that you got confronted with that along the way where you're just like, man, maybe this isn't it, or maybe I don't know if I want to do this anymore?
Once. And when you have to weigh out what's more important in your life, at one point I thought, okay, maybe I should stop trying to pursue this music and think about just focusing on my family. Because if I just focus on the music, then I'm taking away from family. And I had to, learn how to balance all of that out and realize you can do this and that. So yeah, at one time, just once.
Well, I'm glad you kept going.
Thank you so much.
Me too.
Now, what about you as far as musical influences that were really pivotal for you, and things that kind of really drove you to keep pursuing it? Because like you've been in the game, like you said, you've done been in the game. He's done been in it and doing it and keeping it alive. Season player.
Wow, y'all making me sound like I've been in for 100 years. No, but honestly, it started when I was younger. I used to watch this cartoon called The Jetsons, and logically, this is how I thought. I pretty much my thought was I'm looking at the future. I was always interested in history and the future. What would be what would I want to do in the future? And it seemed like everything on the Jetsons was like mechanical. The maids were mechanical. Even the football players were robots. Only thing that was not a robot in the Jetsons was a rock star.
That's right.
Jet Screamer was the only human. I felt like, what? As long as there's women, I'll have a career.
That is the absolute
Judy
truth.
loved Jet Screamer. She was going
Yes, she
crazy
did.
when they went on that date. He did that song to that I'm telling you.
Regardless of what he did. It was
And
just like,
it was like, to me, that was like, that's what I wanted to do, because I already love music, and I used to, listen to my mom when I was growing up. My mother used to listen to people like Smokey Robinson. When we sing the song, but we get in trouble for singing the songs, but she playing it, so we had to sneak and sing, the Smokey Robinson songs and the Marvin Gaye and the Al Greens, and that's the type of music that motivated me. That's where the soul comes from. But then when I first heard my first hip hop record, man, it was my brother Joe. He had a bunch of because he used to come from this group home and stuff, and he would always come and had these tapes, and he had Beastie Boys and Run DMC and all these. And I'm like listening to this music, like, whoa, this is great. Not only do they have the same soul, but they just talking over the beat, and it sounds good.
Yeah.
And I fell in love then. It was it was people like Run DMC, and the Beastie Boys. Mm-hmm. Then it was other artists that didn't get as much fame as them, like Just Ice, and and then you got certain people. Of course, when the West hit it, they just hit it hard, with the NWA and the Too Shorts, and E40 is like, to me to this day, I just respect him as how versatile he is and how long he's been in the game, and then you got certain, artists like, for instance, like Shirley Caesar, you know, gospel wise,
Oh,
that
yes.
gives me that feeling. You know what I mean?
Love gospel music.
And all of these, you know, elements is what creates me who I am, and it also creates the name, my name. You know, my name actually is Excalibur. It's Caliber for short, but the full is Excalibur. And you know, the X in mathematics is unknown, and caliber in the dictionary is the size, you know, the gauge. You know, if there's a weapon, you know, a 45 is the size of that weapon. So you put those two together, so that's like unknown size, you know. So there's no limit to as far as I can go, as far as my style. So
Wow.
that's pretty much what my name represents. So it is deep. It's so much that is involved with me from my life story, from the music that I listen to. You'd be surprised the type of music that I like. You know, I like Train.
Me too.
You know,
Trey songs.
No,
Yeah.
no, Train.
Oh.
Train. I'm at a payphone. Yeah, I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? It's I can listen to all kind of Gaudier group. You know what I mean? Someone that I used to love. It's like I like eclectic music. You know what I mean? That's why when you listen to the song Law of Attraction, it bounces around, but it all forms into one. It's just like a beautiful painting. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
We're artists. You know what I mean? It's time to stop trying to go and reach the buck and start to reach people. You
That's
know?
right.
And that's
Exactly.
where my music comes from, and that's where I made that decision. That's why people are like, man, you should have blew up a long time ago. I'm like, what do you mean by blow up? You know what I'm saying? What do you call successful? Because I'm pretty much doing what it is that I love to do. We're booked on shows. We're constantly booked maybe 2 or 3 shows. You know what I mean? In a day. Actually, we got to do this, then we got to go do another one, then we got another show tomorrow. You know what I mean? So what do you mean by when do I time? I'm already blown up. We just waiting for y'all to catch up.
Come on, get with it.
And yeah.
Well, speaking of blowing up, I know you guys have a bunch of stuff going on tonight. You've got a press release going on.
Absolutely.
What's going
yes.
on tonight? Let me know what's
Yeah.
going on tonight with the press release, where people can check you guys out tonight.
Okay, well, we have a press release party. It's going to be at the More for Less store off of South Circle and Airport. That's 409 South Circle. That is going to start at 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. So, you know, everybody's more than welcome to come. And what this is pretty much is going to be a viewing of what's to come for the CD release party.
Yes.
Because that's going to be...
Ah!
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at the flyer for the CD release, but why don't you guys tell the listeners because I am super excited and definitely going to make it out there for that.
All right. CD release party is going to be Sunday, May 26th. The doors will open at 7. The show begins at 8. Tickets are on sale now at $15. You can go to eventbrite.com /Miss Nidra Show 26.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, and it's going to be at Stargazers Theater, and the address is 10 South
Parkside.
Parkside.
Yeah.
Yes, Parkside Drive.
And
So-
shout out to John for believing in us. Shout out to Rachel and Keith. That's Fat Daddy. You know, they're
Thank
going to
you,
do this
John.
Saturday.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yep.
Keith back to that.
It's going to be a whole extravaganza. I mean, it's going to
Yes.
be something that Colorado Springs hasn't seen before. Like, I've seen other cities do Memorial Weekend shows,
Yes.
but Colorado Springs need an annual
This
one
is-
like
this-
how other places have.
This
So,
CD release party is a 2-day event.
Yes.
We kick off Saturday, May 25th with Fat Daddy and the Fat Horn Doctors, and we're going to finish it off on Sunday, May 26th
Yeah.
with Miss Nidra.
Yeah.
Come down and get a glimpse. I'm going to be promoting my new CD that's coming out called Free to Be Me. You can pick that up at Independent Records,
she got
CD Baby,
big old
Disc Makers,
Oh, that makes me so
iTunes,
happy. Because,
Amazon,
Yeah.
Spotify.
That's right.
well, that makes me so happy because we need more females representing, especially in the hip hop realm, in Colorado Springs.
Absolutely.
I was working on an album, and my goal was to have my poster up on Independent Records. And just knowing that there is a female up on Independent, I am happy because we need some
right.
women. I do not want to drive by and see, oh
Yes.
man, that is not correct.
Can we get
And-
some women power in the room?
Yes.
right.
So great job, Miss Nidra. Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
I'm gonna ask if you guys want to say something, leave the listeners with something you're about. We're gonna take a quick break, and then they're gonna do a live in studio performance.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna give a quick break, get a glass of water, you know what I mean? So what would you guys like to leave? Is there anything you'd like to leave the listeners with as far as what you're about, what your music's about, what you see for the future, anything you're gonna leave, just leave them with?
What I would say, and I'm sure listeners have heard this a million times before, but it's so true. Never, ever give up on your dreams. Do what it is that you want to do. If you can think it, you can do it. Just get out there and get it done. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Get out there and get it done.
That's right.
I would like to say, first of all, Miss Deidre in stores right now, free to be me. Yep, and also I have my CDs out there in stores. We got the Next Experience Caliber in stores right now.
Yes,
the Experience is
Independent
online.
Records.
iTunes, Amazon.com, all of those
Get
beautiful
it.
places. You can Google me. I'm everywhere.
Everywhere.
And my thing is to all the artists that out there really striving, and then somebody's telling you in your ear, yeah, man, you know this is what's popping right now. Do this. Let me tell you something. There's no competition because there ain't nobody out there better at being you than you.
Than you, that's right.
Can't nobody beat you at being you. So that's why I'm at the top of my game, because you know what? I'm the rawest caliber walking, because there's nobody better than being me than me. So keep that in mind. When someone wants you to sound like somebody else, tell them, nah, I think I sound better being me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you guys more. In my own personal music experience, people are always going to try to sway you one way or the other. Be true to yourself in all realms of your life, and everything you want will come to you. Yes,
Can I say one more thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Mommy. Love you.
Yeah, I want to shout out everybody that's listening. There's people listening all over the country, from 305 to Texas. Up here, of course, in 719 Colorado Springs. We got people in California, VA, DC. I want to shout out everybody that's tuning in right now, and I want you to give me some feedback on Facebook. We're on Facebook / Caliber Taylor / Miss Nidra Taylor.
That's right.
We're also on Twitter / Caliber 1. And then
At Miss Nidra 1.
Miss Nidra 1. So hit us up on all those areas. You know, stargazerstheater.com. You can receive tickets there for the extravaganza.
Oh,
It's going down.
Yes. So,
Yes.
And that being said, I love y'all. We're going to show you how much love we got for you when we get back.
All right, guys, we're going in a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, this is Nina Story, and you are listening to UCCS Radio.
UCCS is holding its very first music festival this Saturday, April 27th
I know,
from
right?
4 to